You probably don't have 4C hair, nor 2B or 3A. That's because the curl typing system is utter crap. There, I said it. Don't call the curly police on me, please. Hello friends, and welcome to my channel where we talk about hair, especially curly hair. My name is Irena and these are the French curls. Today's video is going to be a very simple guide to curly hair care and curly hair styling for beginners, but there's going to be something for everyone, so keep on watching. Back in the 90s, stylist Andrew Walker created the curl typing system on the Opera show in order to sell some products. All they have done is create confusion, texturism and colorism. Remember, that's the same stylist that said that 4C hair should be relaxed. People really only fall in other categories. You'd rather have coils, tight curls, loose curls, or waves. Just 4 simple categories. Some people fall in between some of those, and some even have all of them at once. All boils down to which one you fall into the most. I hope to simplify things a bit for you. Once you determine which of these 4 categories you fall into the most, I want you to now think about your density. When your hair is parted, do you see a lot of scalp? Then you are low density. Do you see some scalp? You have medium density. And you hardly see any scalp? Then you have high density. Density is not to be confused with volume. Then let's start considering porosity. Hair porosity is how quickly it gets drenched, and when drenched, how quickly does it dry. Please stop pouring your hair in a glass of water. That test doesn't work. You either have high porosity, your hair gets drenched really quickly, but then it dries really fast as well. With low porosity hair, it takes ages and loads of water for it to get wet. And on the same token, after it's drenched, can take forever to dry. Medium porosity is just in the middle, but it's like a unicorn. Those are the 3 points to take most in consideration when you are determining products that you might want to add to your routine. So what do you need? Had you asked me in the beginning of my curly hair journey if shampoo would have become one of my favorite products of my routine, I would have laughed at you. But right now, I can tell you I love shampoo. It's one of the things that makes most difference, not only for my curly hair, but they have made most of a difference when I went through hair loss. And it's fabulous. So simple, so amazing, so incredible. Shampoo. And you don't need to buy shampoo and conditioner from the same brand or the same line, even if the package says so. You can mix and match all of your products. Now, shampoo should be chosen for your scalp needs more than your hair needs. And I know that can be really frustrating to hear. Healthy hair starts with a good, balanced, nutritional intake and with a healthy scalp. Those are the base recipes for good hair. You only need 2 shampoos in your collection: clarifying shampoo and a hydrating shampoo. Low porosity hair can really benefit with a shampoo with a high pH level so that it can remove all buildup and also open the cuticle, so that when you go on your second wash with a hydrating shampoo, the hydration can really enter your hair strands. And when you go to the next step, which is your conditioner or your weekly treatment, is able to penetrate those stubborn cuticles. After you've shampooed your hair, you need a conditioner. And here is where we think solely on your hair needs, because we are not going to bring conditioners or treatments directly to our scalp unless it's a scalp treatment. I will definitely make a more detailed video about ingredients. This is an oversimplified explanation. Most hair products that use the word repairing, unless they are bond repairing, they usually have some sort of protein, which can be a really good thing, especially if you have high porosity hair, because protein will fill in all those holes on the cuticle and make your hair more smooth and shiny and easier to manage. But that can be quite heavy on low porosity hair. Low porosity hair should look for things that are moisturizing and hydrating. And if you're on a budget and have high porosity hair, you can also go for a moisturizing and hydrating conditioner and resort to a gelatin treatment every time you need a boost of protein. I love gelatin treatments, and there is halal and kosher gelatin, so there is no reason not to go for it. Look for ingredients that are humectants and moisturizing. However, a lot of popular curly, coily hair products are laden with butters and oils. Oils and butters do have their place on curly and coily hair styling, but they are not humectants. They do not moisturize your hair. They are sealants and lubricants. So keep an eye out for products with too much butters and too much oils, regardless of your hair type, porosity, or density. Your hair benefits from having a little treat once per week. If you have high porosity hair and if you have chemically serviced hair, then bond repairing is your friend. If you have virgin, healthy hair, you don't need bond repairing treatments, but you can have a hydrating treatment. But once a week, treat your hair to something special, to something extra. Then you need products to style your hair. You need to start with something that adds and helps lock in moisture. Something like a leave-in conditioner. You can find them in spray or creamier versions. I think whole cream is just leave-in conditioner, which often has more hold and which are designed for drier hair. And it is true that curly hair is drier because of the shape of our hair. The sebum created in our scalp finds it much harder to travel from our scalp towards the midst and ends. However, that doesn't mean that all curlies need curl cream. Can you use both a curl cream and a leave-in conditioner? Yes, you can, but you don't need to. And I find that the more layer of products that you use can lead to frizz. I like to approach curl creams like salt in the kitchen. You can always add more, but you cannot take it out. Now let's talk gel, mousse, foams, and this is my favorite part. I love gel. A shop full of hair gel will be like me entering Candyland. And I gravitate more towards gels than anything else because I think gels offer the best balance between definition and volume. And besides, by controlling how much you use, you can control which one you want the most. But in all honesty, finding the perfect gel for your hair is such a trial and error. You slowly, as you get into your transition and better understanding your own hair, that's when you start learning what textures you prefer, what ingredients you like better. And I think one of the things to bear in mind is that coils and tight curls need product worked into the hair much more than looser curls and waves, which can benefit better from styling tools. So it is also not only what product you've chosen, but how you've chosen to use it. And if you have coily and tight curls, make sure you work every product that you put on your hair. Really rake it through, emulsify them in your hand so that your whole hand is covered with the gel, so that you can use your whole palm and your fingers to gently, because you want to be loving and gentle with your hair, coat every strand and to work through to get that definition that you seek. A lot of people are still missing out on gel and they have a fear of gel. And if you're a millennial like me, you might have ingrained in your mind this image of 2000 teenagers with a lot of hard hair covered in gel with awful hairstyles that went up and different directions, and gel has improved significantly since then. And don't be scared of crunch. The crunch will come off with a nice oil. I haven't experimented much with foams, although I have tried a couple of them recently. I will link the videos down below, so make sure you go and watch them after watching this one. The ones I tried I've really liked, and they have given me some longevity, but not as amazing as gel. All gels, just like any other hair care product, they are just as good as their ingredients. I love gels with polyquats because polyquats, some of them can really hydrate the hair, some of them really hold your hair in place. Now you can dry your curls, you can air dry your curls, but they will not be as bouncy and with as much movement as if you diffuse them. You don't need to have a fancy pants diffuser. Any dryer with a diffuser attachment will work. I live in a country with seasons, so I couldn't just rely on air drying, because if I went out in the middle of winter with wet hair, I don't know, my hair might freeze and I will die of a massive cold. Now when you have fully dry hair, you can break the cast using an oil. I find that raw oils are not very good because they make your hair greasy and sticky and it will cause frizz. An actual hair oil will make your hair shinier, will tame any little bits of frizz that you might have here and there. Although remember that frizz is not always your enemy because you cannot have volume without frizz. Please let me know what I've missed out on these recommendations. Let me know. The comment section is there. I want this community to be about learning from each other and trying our best to give each other the best hair we can possibly have. Don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend so we can get more people and I can continue to make more videos. Remember to follow me on everything. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and I will definitely see you on my next one. Bye bye guys.